Hey, welcome back. So we're on day 3 of vibe coding an app in 1 week. So decisions or changes that we've made since last week is that we've updated the name. So going with Serve Swift now, and then we're also just making some updates to the general flow. So not getting into the AI component yet. We're trying to create a contract generation tool that will take a transcript and take products and service offerings that a professional services company might have and turn that into an automatic quote proposal generator that would then turn into a contract. Um, may tackle the project management side of things down the road, but for today, a couple of things that I noticed is that, and I think I remember this before, but we needed some CRM functionality in order to get the quotes correct. Because right now, the way that the system had generated the quote creation tool is it just input the client name, which could work. But since we're keeping track of transcripts, a lot of professional services companies that I've worked with in the past, they just need basic CRM capabilities. So keeping track of an account, keeping track of account names or clients that, the emails, the contacts at those accounts. And HubSpot was often too much, right? And if you use a tool like HubSpot, you still need something else to do contract management. HubSpot has gotten to the place that Salesforce was at previously, where they're more of a marketing tool than a sales tool, but it's a really heavy thing for a small professional services team to use. So we're going to insert just a simple CRM capabilities to keep track of accounts, keep track of contact names. And in order to do that, I've generated this prompt right here that we'll use. So what it's going to do is it's going to update the application first. And then I asked it to give us the SQL update script. And then after that, with most of my prompts, I'm trying to get better at this of just having it ask questions to make sure that it's catching anything that I'm getting wrong or missing before actually generating it. So let's see what it comes back with. And then after it goes through the process of generating, I'll pause as it's going through the process of creating everything. Okay, this is good because AI is always going to make assumptions when it's building out. So I helped it validate a few. So one, for example, with the transcripts, it had an assumption that it should link directly to accounts. And that one, glad that I went through that because that would have just been an extra step to fix down the road. And from an AI coding perspective or working with Claude, you want to use as few credits as possible. So combining as much as you can into a single prompt really helps just with the amounts of credits that you're using. So went through and answered these questions. So I'm going to go ahead and respond here, and then we'll wait and see what it comes up with. All right, so Claude's finished up and it's updated the files, and then it's given us the SQL script right here. So we'll go ahead and copy that. And then before we get to Supabase with the updates, let's just check to make sure everything looks good. So we have, account name, um, and let's see if that works. Okay, so we need to update the schema first, so that looks good. But we have a contact here, and so looks good. Let's go ahead and update Supabase, and then we'll try adding an account now. And looks like we're good there. And same thing with contacts. Um, and there we go. So that is where we're sitting right now. CRM connected to transcripts. So with the next steps here, a lot of workflow things where I'll be working on getting a transcript put together and having that tied to the CRM with the different contacts, and then generating a quote from a transcript as well as a specific package. So we're getting pretty close to testing it out. I think a few other um, just workflow items to do before we get to the AI integration with Claude itself. So thanks for following along today. I may have an update later this afternoon, and tomorrow should be the day that we get into the actual AI integration aspect.